Today, we are going to create something beautiful together. It's a small, quiet practice just for you. Imagine holding a simple glass jar in your hands. It might feel cool to the touch. Inside this jar are little slips of paper, folded like tiny secret messages. Each one holds a promise. Not a grand, sweeping promise, but a small, gentle whisper of care. This is a self-love jar. A gentle invitation from you to you. This is a way to come back home to yourself. Even for just a few moments each day, the world can be so loud and this jar can be your anchor, a physical reminder that your well-being and your peace are a priority. So, what do we put inside this beautiful jar? What are these little folded notes of love? They are whatever your soul needs to hear. We can start with affirmations. Short, powerful statements of truth that remind you of your inherent worth, not wishing for something you are not. Perhaps the first affirmation can be, I am doing the best I can with what I have. But feel free to make your own affirmations as this jar is based on your personal needs. Maybe the next affirmation can be, I am enough just as I am. These are small, gentle actions, not chores, but acts of peaceful presence and kindness toward yourself. An act of self-love may also be to remind yourself to take deep breaths, such as, take 3 slow, deep breaths and feel your shoulders relax. Another one might be, step outside for 1 minute and feel the air on your skin. Gently stretch your neck from side to side. Something that is always grounding is taking the time for a cup of tea. Make a warm cup of tea and just sit with it, doing nothing else. Include gentle reminders and questions. What is one thing I am grateful for in this moment? What do I truly need right now? These are just a few ideas that you can add to your self-love jar. Feel free to add as many as you know you need. Now that your jar is filled with these beautiful, loving messages, let's talk about the ritual of choosing. This is where the magic truly begins to unfold. Keep it simple and free of pressure. This is not another thing to perfect or get right. It is a gift. You might pick a note first thing in the morning to set a loving tone for your day, or choose one in the evening to unwind and release the stresses you've carried. Approach your jar with gentle curiosity. Close your eyes for a moment. Take a breath. Let your fingers swirl through the folded papers inside. There is no need to rush. Allow your hand to be guided to the note meant for you. Trust the message you pull. Unfold it slowly. Read the words to yourself, perhaps whispering them aloud. Let them land. If it's an affirmation, repeat it and feel its truth in your body. If it's an action, give yourself 5 undistracted minutes. This is your sacred time. This self-love jar is a deeply personal practice, so it should reflect you, your spirit, and your style. You do not need a fancy container. A mason jar, a cleaned jam jar, or a simple bowl will work beautifully. You might tie a ribbon, paint a tiny design, or leave it clear so the notes become the decoration. Your notes can be personalized. Colored paper, repurposed cards, tiny squares, scrolls, even little folded stars. The act of creating something with your hands is a meditative practice in itself. Consider this a living practice. As you grow, the messages you need may change. Perhaps once a month, add new notes. Jot down kind words you hear or thoughts that bring comfort. You can invite a trusted friend, a loving partner, even your child to contribute, if that feels right. Imagine pulling a note on a hard day and seeing the familiar handwriting of someone who loves you. Ultimately, this jar is your sanctuary, a space wholly yours, reflecting your journey towards self-compassion. As you continue this simple practice, day by day, note by note, a quiet shift begins within you. You may become a little less critical, and when stress arises, your first instinct is to breathe. This is the quiet power of steady, consistent care. Each small act, each kind word, is like a drop of water. Alone, it may seem small, but over time, it can fill an ocean. Think of this practice as planting a garden. You water, you give it sun, you tend with patience. Each note is a drop of water or a ray of sun for your soul, nurturing the roots of self-compassion. Over time, resilience grows, inner peace deepens, and your connection to your own heart strengthens. Let your jar be a constant, gentle presence, a visible reminder guiding you back to yourself. Each note in your jar is a reminder that loving yourself doesn't have to be big or perfect, just consistent and kind. Thank you for watching and allowing me to be a small part of your journey. Please like, subscribe, and share this video with a family member or friend that might need a little light today.